So, as a nurse, I think one of the most important things that I can do for you guys is to help you understand why saving in Bitcoin can actually change your life and actually help you live a healthier life. So, I'm gonna give you a medical example. So, imagine you have like you wake up one day and your blood pressure is like 190 over 120, and you check it again and it's like 195 over 110. So you go to the doctors, and it's busy in there, and your doctor's like, oh, you know what, take some metoprolol, take some lisinopril, just take this medication, and then in a few days your symptoms will get better and you'll be fine. So you go home, you take those medications, and after like a few days, a few weeks, whatever, you start feeling okay. And then the moment you stop taking those medications, guess what? Your symptoms come right back. Like you go back to having blood pressures, in the 190s over 120s. But guess what? If, for example, you go to the doctors and your doctor is like, they sit down with you and they're like, hey, listen, so tell me about like when those symptoms started. Tell me about like what you've been eating. Have you been going to McDonald's? Have you been eating a lot of fast food? Have you been like exercising? Like what's going on? Like did you have any like stressful event in your life that triggered the high blood pressure? You know what I'm saying? So like if your doctor actually sits down with you and explain to you where the what's like tries to understand where the source of the problem came from, and you cut the problem from the source, then you don't have to take those medications anymore, and you can literally just diet and exercise, and that's it. You don't need to take medications that have side effects that can put you on even more medication. So like there is like so my point is the same thing with money. Is the same thing with Bitcoin. So why do people invest in the first place? Is because it's because of inflation. And when you want to like make more money, or you want to like save money for retirement, people are like, oh yeah, just buy a house, just invest in the S&P 500. And those are like, it's like putting a band-aid on the problem. Like you just putting you just solving the you just solving try you're trying to fix the symptoms, but you're not treating the actual underlying cause by just buying stocks, or by just buying a house. You are literally just trying to like, oh, let's just put a bending on it, and then we'll and then you'll be okay. But like if you try to understand the underlying problem, the real cause of inflation, and you try to understand what money is and why do we have inflation, like how come the moment I stop investing and my money is not making more than like whatever 7% a year, why is it that the moment I stop, why is it that I start becoming poor? So the moment you understand that, oh, okay, it's because they're printing money, and you try to attack the problem from like the source. That's when you'll be able to like live a better life. So, and attacking the problem by the source is basically going to be the same thing in like the medical field. Diet and exercise. Your diet is going to be actually your exercise is going to be learning about money, learning about Bitcoin, and your diet is going to be eating Bitcoin by buying Bitcoin every single day and turning all your dollars into Bitcoin. Maybe not all your dollars. You can have like, like a few dollars in the bank for like emergency purposes, for like an emergency fund, or like if something happens. But like if you have like money that you don't need for the next like 5 to 10 years, or if you can afford like $500 a month, definitely highly recommended. Of course, this is not financial advice. You do you. I don't care. As long as my friends and family are okay, and some of those good people online are okay, I know my job is done. But like if you have some extra cash at the end of the month that you don't need, instead of just leaving it in the bank earning 0.5% interest while our money is being debased by like 7%, yeah, just buy some goddamn Bitcoin, man. Because um at least Bitcoin, you know that you will probably, on average, you probably will get, it's been about 60% a year and probably will drop to around 50% a year for the next, nah, 10 to 20 years. Who knows? I don't know. I can't see the future, but all I know is if you save it, if you save, if you work 40 plus hours a week and your money is being debased 7% every single year, you are literally wasting time and energy. But like if you are working 40 hours a week and you put it in an asset that has a limited supplies, that has a limited supply, and that has a compound growth interest of like 50 to 60% a year, then man, yo, you're doing pretty well and you will be doing well in life. And also, the other thing with Bitcoin that makes it like that makes it so that your you will your health will be better in the future is that when you save in the dollars, when you save in dollar, in fiat money, I mean, like you, because life keeps getting more expensive, you, when you go to the store to buy food, you tend to go and buy the cheapest food, the food with like the more preservatives, the food with like the a lot of carcinogens, you know, all those terrible food. The you tend to eat McDonald's because because you cannot afford a nice good meal. So that's why, like, when you save, when you save in the fiat dollar, you tend, you start to think like a cheap person. But like when you save in Bitcoin, you start thinking about your health more because you're like, oh, okay, I can afford this nice piece of steak, or I can afford to eat seafood this week, or you know, you can afford to actually like take your health seriously, or even, or also the other thing about Bitcoin that makes it even better is that I'm not I'm not just telling you to save in Bitcoin because, oh, I'm trying to like I'm trying to pump my bag or I'm trying to advertise for Bitcoin. No, I am a living proof that saving in Bitcoin is actually life changing because I'm gonna be honest with you. Before I did this, my net worth was, I mean, my net worth is still in the negative, but like for the first time, well, last year actually was like the first time ever that that's when I started really, you know, uh, and like say like my savings, the majority of my savings was going into Bitcoin for like years, and well, not for years, like since like 2023. I sold some Bitcoin in 2023 because I didn't understand it. And then now that I understand it, for the first time now, I'm like seeing that, oh, saving in Bitcoin, not investing in Bitcoin, saving in Bitcoin actually increases your net worth significantly. And for the first time ever, I feel like my net worth is finally making this, it's like a V-shaped recovery where, you know, like I'm still, my net worth is still in the negative because of my student loans, but like, you know, like I'm actually like, for the first time ever, I feel like I'm not working more and wasting my time and energy. Like saving in Bitcoin also help help me and my wife have more time to actually go to the gym and actually take care of our health. Like we both are part-time nurses now. We don't need to work 40, 60 hours a week just to keep up with inflation or keep up with the Joneses. We actually like we actually have time now to actually go see our families, and we have a little bit of time to hang out with our friends, to take care of our health. So there, so when you spend time and energy at work, you need to try to find a way to preserve your capital. So that's why you need to start learning about Bitcoin and start saving in Bitcoin. If you don't know where to start, definitely like start with reading, download Audible. It's I think the subscription is like, I don't know, 12 or $14 a month or something like that. Go listen to the book, the Bitcoin Standard. There is also another book called the internet money, that's also good. And also go listen to the book, the creature from Jekyll Island as well, because you will understand how the Federal Reserve operates. These are the people that print money, like they print money like crazy. They are the reason why you broke. They are the reason why your life is so difficult. It's not because of the it's not because the big corporation like Walmart and Amazon are being greedy. Now it's because the money is losing value, and when you work, your savings are being depleted, and you need more money now for the basic things that you need because the money is losing value. So saving in Bitcoin will actually save your life, and I am I am living proof of that. Actually, my life is actually a little bit better now that I've been saving in Bitcoin. Like, I'm not making a lot of money. Like, I'm really not making money at all. But like, I'm able to live a cheaper life and actually enjoy life because I'm saving into an asset that appreciates over time. So let me know if yeah, if that makes sense. Also, there is if you know, like, if you save in Bitcoin as well, like, you will be able to buy a house faster than your peers. um there is this graph. I'm probably gonna put it on the screen. It shows that back in like 2011, it cost like about somewhere around $200,000 for a house. Now in 2024, it cost about, well, 2025, it cost about somewhere around like $420,000 for a house. So the prices of homes are going up, right? But if you were saving in Bitcoin back in 2011, it costs you 64,000 bitcoins for a house. But if you but if you saved in Bitcoin, now it only costs you 4 bitcoins, 4.5 or 4.6 bitcoin for a house. So if you save in Bitcoin, your life will get cheaper because your money is actually increasing in value compared to saving in fiat dollar. So yeah, that's something to think about as well. So, even if you want to save for a wedding, if you save in Bitcoin, like 0.01 Bitcoin can probably pay for your wedding in 10 years if you're young and you have the time to wait. Like, zero point 0.1 Bitcoin, which is $10,000 right now, roughly, or $9,000, can probably buy you a house in 10 years. That's only $10,000. If you don't Even if you don't put any money in it ever again. So just putting your money into an asset that can increase over time can truly change your life and help you so that you're not slaving away and just giving your time and energy for a piece of paper that is basically being printed by somebody in, I don't know, I don't know, I have no idea. They're not even being printed. They're they're just numbers on a computer. They are literally just it's just a bunch of numbers being like created out of thin air. So yeah, that's my rant for the day. Let me know if I made any if that makes any sense, or if even if you disagree, let me know, because I want to know, like, if you don't like Bitcoin, what is it about the fiat money that you find so attractive? Like what is it about it that's so good? I don't know. So yeah, man, let me know, and I'm gonna see y'all in the next one. Peace.